The gambling scandal has now got one more name to its list. Sir Philip Davis, the person who is married to the cabinet minister Esther mcVey, the minister of common sense. Well, that was surely lacking in her advice to her husband when he placed apparently an 8,000 bet on the possibility of losing his parliamentary seat in Shipley in West Yorkshire. And he's defended his actions by stating that he didn't expect to win and he's done nothing illegal. Well, maybe not, but is it moral? Is it ethical? Is it right? The scandal has broadened the scandal that's already engulfed the Prime Minister. And last night, for example, the Prime Minister did quite well in his debate with Keir Starmer. In fact, if anything, he bettered Keir Starmer. But nothing is going to save him because of this scandal, this well of depravity that sums up everything that is wrong with the Conservative Party. And all these individuals putting bets on the timing of the general election with the suspicion that there's insider trading, but it doesn't need to be insider trading particularly. That isn't where the scandal lies. The scandal lies in the scurrilous greed that is implicit, the the cheapness of these individuals. Do you want these people to represent you? That is the fundamental question. Russell George, this fellow in Wales, a member of, or formerly a member of the shadow cabinet in Wales, another Conservative high ranker. Do you want him to represent you? Nick Mason, not the drummer from Pink Floyd, but a data person, a senior data person with a really good background, who should know better. Also fingered for involvement in this scandal. Russell George, I should say, not the Formula One driver, shouldn't I? But this non-entity from the shadow cabinet in Wales, Craig Williams, another non-entity. All these people, non-entities, who think that they can cash in on the general election. The general election is there to demonstrate us as us at our best, not our worst. And this is the worst. Non-entities trying very hard to make a quick buck, to make a killing out of trust. And that's what it is. Because does anybody know who Philip Davis is? No. We might know who Esther mcVey is. It doesn't matter whether we like or dislike them. But Philip Davis is a non-entity. Like all these others, we have to say, oh no, it's not the Formula One racer. Oh no, it's not the drummer. Oh no, it's not the MP, is what we're going to be saying in future. About Craig Williams, about Laura Sutton. And it's one after another. A cesspit of depravity. And the scandal broke. The scandal broke with Craig Williams. And the Gambling Commission, along with the Metropolitan Police, are examining these cases to determine if any breaches of the Gambling Act or any other offences such as misconduct in public office have occurred. But it doesn't matter, does it? Because these small, unimportant individuals have demonstrated their Lilliputian capacity for trust, for engaging in trust, for commanding our trust. Esther mcVey, Philip Davis' wife, is a prominent politician and a media personality known for her roles in government and her previous work in television and her continued work in television on GB News when maybe she shouldn't have been there. And her husband's involvement in this scandal is particularly sensitive given her high-profile position and the potential implications of the allegations. But they are just allegations, but who cares? The point is, Caesar's wife must be above suspicion. You can't vote for somebody in a general election if there's a cloud of deceit. depravity and greed hanging over them, whether it's true or not. It's a conceivable, the fact that you can believe it is enough to deter you from putting your cross next to their name. The situation raises significant ethical questions about the intersection of politics and gambling, about the intersection between politics and bad behaviour. And it highlights concerns about privileged information for personal gain, but mostly it highlights the idea of cheapening our political discourse. And that was already there. Don't forget that Rishi Sunak and Piers Morgan had a bet about the small boats. And that should never have happened. When Piers Morgan offered the bet, the Prime Minister should have said, "We don't bet about things which are important. We don't cheapen the debate." He had an opportunity to set out the stall then, and he didn't take it. And why are we surprised that other people in his cohort of Conservative followers are doing exactly the same thing? Because they are led by a Prime Minister who didn't think. Why didn't he think? Because it wasn't on his script.